Hello everybody, this is Ronry as always. It's so bright. That's better. I already have on primer because that takes a minute to dry, so I put it on before the video. And if you've noticed, I'm wearing a different pair of glasses. They're not new, they're actually borrowed. These are my platonic partner's glasses that they let me use. I don't know what happened this morning. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I went outside for a cigarette because I'm currently trying to quit nicotine, and yesterday I had a hard day. Long story short, my medication got shipped to Puerto Rico instead of to my house. So I am out of my meds, some of them anyway. I have my Lexapro, I've got some, let me take my, if you can't recognize by sound, that's a compressate. And yes, I am an alcoholic. That's why I'm on a compressate. But ever since I've started taking this stuff 3 times a day, I don't crave alcohol anymore. It's kind of awesome. Diet Dr. Thunder. Today I am wearing pink makeup. I'm wearing, let me show you. I'm wearing my blue dress. It's honestly warming up. Let me take off this. I have 2 appointments today. I have skill building. I'm gonna meet my worker today for the first time. And then I have, what's it called? Family therapy. I have family therapy because, I don't know how to describe it other than family therapy makes things work more smoothly. We started family therapy when my mom was still alive, and she was a participant. And we started it because of me losing custody and things going downhill from there in some degrees. And for those of you that don't know, I actually lost custody because I didn't show up to divorce court. CPS did not take my baby. A lot of people think CPS is the one that took my baby, but no, it was divorce court, and I didn't show up to the appointments and therefore did not represent myself. I was too busy going to rehab for alcohol. After the baby was born, I started drinking again, and I started binge drinking basically immediately. And having custody was too hard for me, honestly. But I'm hoping to get visitation back. But right now I'm focusing on myself because that's what my baby needs from me, is for me to get better. My cats are playing. Let me show you what my cats are doing. What are you trying to do? You're gonna get stuck. Well, anyway, now that you know a little bit more about me, I'm trying to find where I put it. Oh, here it is. Excuse me, I burped. First thing I'm gonna do is put on a layer of pink mascara. Is this the pink? Yeah. This is the pink mascara by Sunset Makeup. Sunset Makeup. I don't know if it's mirrored. I wish YouTube would tell you whether or not it's mirroring a video instead of making you assume. And I got it all over my eyelid. That's okay, I'll fix it in a minute. Did I just get out? Yeah, I just did. Oh, that's okay, I'll just cover it up with blush. Now, the second coat. And now the bottom lashes. Okay, I'm wearing pink mascara now. I don't know why I said that. You knew that. I'm going to grab a Q-tip. And as gross as it is, I'm going to use my saliva to remove this because it's a water-based makeup, so I don't feel like removing my primer. And I know spit doesn't remove the primer, but it'll remove the mascara. Well, actually, I don't know for sure that the spit doesn't remove the primer. I'm just assuming because it's waterproof. But waterproof does not mean saliva proof. Put through that lash. Okay. Now that we've dirtied up a Q-tip, let's put on some blush. And always remember, if you're trying to make makeup videos, put on your blush in a mirror. You can do it on camera in the mirror, but do it in a mirror. Don't use the camera for blush because blush is washed out by both ring lights and recordings. So you won't get an accurate effect unless you're using a mirror. Now, if you are literally just doing a makeup look to be on recording, you should actually do your blush in the recording. But because I'm going to be seen in person today, I am using my mirror. Can you see that? I've got blush all over it. Which, yeah, that side. So I'm going to tap this on. That is vibrant. I'm actually going to take off my scarf for now so I can put on makeup properly. The reason this blush is applying weird is because it's broken in the pan. I should really buy another, or I should buy a fixie kit and just fix it. Because honestly, if I'm going to be a makeup collector, I should probably get a fixie kit. Now we're dipping back into the broken pan. because as you can see, this side doesn't have as much blush as this side. Do you ever have weird flashbacks to your dreams? I guess it has to do with the fact that I basically only have nightmares. I'm not trying to be dramatic, it's just a fact. It's been a fact for many years. I'm used to it, it's not a big deal. But what does it mean when, like, you're halfway through the day, or even, you know, first thing in the morning, and you're, like, doing your thing. You're making breakfast or putting on makeup. And all of a sudden, you have, like, an emotional reaction to the dream, even though it's not happening, and you're not even thinking about it. It just pops into your head, like a flashback. I don't know. Like, is my PTSD getting so advanced that I'm having flashbacks, actual flashbacks to my dreams? I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah, I need more blush. But I'm just standing here putting on blush and looking in the mirror. And all of a sudden pops into my head, we have to go save the children! It's flooding! And it's like, yeah, that's the dream I have every night. Is that we have to save the children and it's flooding. The world is flooding. I have had that dream every day for like 2 years, honestly. Now that I think about it. I'm just trying to buff this to be more even. I don't know how many of you followed me here from the comment section on other pages, or sorry, other channels, and how many of you are long-time followers from when I did video games most of the time. And I don't know how many of you are stalkers from Facebook who are just being awfully polite. I do appreciate that. You know, it's just been, I don't know, it's been 79 of us, huh? But, I started this game, I started this channel to play games, and, I had a different channel for makeup and life updates, and I lost the password to that channel, even though it's still linked to this channel. If you look at the channel description, it'll show a linked account. Rinbasa Ogdi, that was my old account. And I want to say 2014, 2015, 2016, around that time, I lost the password to Rinbasa Ogdi. I lost the email login and the password to the email. So there's no salvaging it. I've lost all 3 parts. And when I started, you know, uploading again to YouTube, I just did not feel like making a second account when that would mean I would have to log into and out of different accounts just to post. I don't feel like doing that. Too much work. I just... Can you see that? I got mascara in my eyebrow. Oh no. I made it worse. Let me get a Q-tip. I'm actually going to turn up the ring light a little. And yes, my eyebrows did get done since I've started posting recently. when I got my hair cut, I got my eyebrows waxed. I'm seeing pink right here. I don't know if you can see it. Wait, no, it's right here. I don't know why I thought it was on top. Yeah, there's some on top right here. It's faint, but it's there. Okay, I got it. I'm using a bunch of Q-tips today, huh? I'm trying to think what color lipstick I want to wear. I could do blue. Because I'm thinking I could either do a lipstick or I could do a blue lip stain or both. I would do a pink lip stain, but my pink lip stain is expired, even though Wonder Skin, the website claims it can last up to 12 months, even with daily use. I used it basically daily, and it dried out in like 4 months. So I'm a little disappointed that it didn't last longer, and I'm thinking of going to Nekoyanin for the Bloodline Lip Stain and Predator, because let me show you how gross this is on the back of my hand. Ignore my dark knuckles. Well, I actually, when I upload these videos to YouTube, the AI upscale or whatever it is changes the white balance somehow. I don't know. But anyway. See how that's not opaque? That's supposed to be a mask. Like, that's supposed to cover your lips completely in a single swipe. And where's the pink? You know? So I'm gonna let that dry, and I'll show you later what it looks like when you wipe it off. Eyeshadow. With a clean toothpick. No, this is not a toothpick. Q-tip. With a clean Q-tip, I'm going into Adore on the Kaleidoscope palette. I do have other palettes, I promise. I just don't use them. I think I've used like one of them recently, which was the Sesame Street 123 Play With Me palette. Wait, no. Let me go darker on the corner. My family therapist is awesome. She is, I want to say in her 40s, maybe 50s, maybe older, I don't know. Black doesn't crack. But she's, you know, old enough to be my mom. And she's got, I believe, braids, but it might be dreads now that I think about it. And she's from the Durham, Raleigh area. And while I don't live in that area anymore, my older sibling does. And my older sibling is the one that found us family therapy. And when we were going into family therapy the first session, I was expecting to turn on the camera and see a crotchety old white man, because that's who I'm used to being therapists. But no, it was a lovely lady who happens to be black. And I don't know. I'm more drawn to black doctors because they can understand my societal needs a little bit better than a white doctor who's never struggled. I'm going in with Hypnotize on the outer corners. This one right here. And we've been seeing her maybe a year now, including the time when my mom was alive. And she's been, not even a year actually, now that I think about it. Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe we signed up for it in September of last year. But, even though my mom died and a lot of the, the drama that was tied to my mom went with her, we still felt that, especially with a parental death and our stepdads and our bio dad all being dead, we kind of needed to process the grief. So we stayed in family therapy. I am going to put on even more pink mascara. But my family therapist loves seeing me blossom. Because when we started family therapy, yeah, now that I think about it, it was probably October. Helene had just hit. I lost a friend in Helene. And I was probably the only friend she had left. And I hadn't been in touch with her. So I felt really guilty. And there was a kerfuffle with the medication system that I'm on where they deliver it automatically to me. And I was off my medication for like 2 months, like a month and a half, 2 months. And that's a long time to quit cold turkey off of Lybalvi, which if you quit cold turkey, you go into the same withdrawals as opioids and opiates. So I had a hell of a time, and then we started family therapy, and I was just an utter mess. And I didn't think there was any hope for family therapy because I didn't think my mom would be receptive to the things we had to say. But she was, and it went well. And then I gained hope, and I was like, you know what? I think this family therapy thing's actually gonna work. Let me... It's not blended all the way. And when we started family therapy, I would show up, no makeup, depressed, already crying before anything was said. You get the picture. And now I show up looking like, this. All dressed up and doing my makeup. Where is my pink highlighter? Here is my pink highlighter. I'm going to use a different brush because I've been finding that this brush is too fluffy and too dense for a highlighter. Let me see what happens if I apply it with a Q-tip. We're just using all sorts of Q-tips today, huh? First, I'm going to highlight my eyebrow scar. Yeah. I'm wondering if it's bold enough. There is a highlight on my nose. There's the tip of my nose. There's my Cupid's bow. Actually, I'm going to use a finger. And I'm not going to swipe, I'm just going to tap. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. And yeah, I'm doing the C-shaped highlight from 2016. Oh yeah, my chin. Again with the tapping technique. Oh yeah. That looks so much better than when I apply it with the brush, the fluffy brush. Oh wait, let me do my ears. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more, because I don't mind the tip of my nose looking big. What's in my eye? I don't know, it went away. I still don't know what I'm gonna put on my lips. I guess I'll go with my pink lipstick. Where did I put my pink lipstick? Oh, I know where I put it. It's in my lipstick case. This is Revlon in 770 Dramatic. And on it, it says new, but this is an old lipstick. It's probably expired by now, so it's probably not new anymore. I'm gonna be right back with a wet paper towel because we still need to look at this swatch. I'm back. So here's the swatch. As you can see, it's patchy, it's uneven, it's not opaque. And it's barely there. Like, my lipstick is more vibrant. And this is a lipstick, not a lip stain. I'm gonna find my glasses real quick. Well, I have misplaced the backup glasses. I will find them eventually. If I don't find them, my platonic partner will find them. But, this is the look of the day. I'm debating if I want... No, that's good. My eye... What's it called? Mascara. My mascara looks good. It's a little chonky. Why is this crooked? That's better. Just showing y'all the highlights. And now with the ring light off. I can't see. Alright, thanks for tuning in. It's been 30 minutes. I will see y'all in the next episode.